Well, still in local news, parliamentary proceedings were temporarily suspended by the chair today due to a debate pertaining to the adjournment motion. Now, this situation arose when the ruling party informed the chair that the adjournment motion presented by Tamil National Alliance Parliamentary Group leader R. Sambandhan affects several cases that are being heard in court at present.
Government, through its armed forces on grounds of security, has continued to hold in its possession substantial extent of lands owned and or possessed by Tamil civilians, from which lands the said Tamil civilians were earlier evicted, and to which lands the said civilians have not been permitted to return for purpose of residence or livelihood. Those are security considerations do not apply any longer. I have referred to two locations, Valikamam in Jaffna district and Sampur in the Trincomalee district. Now, sir, these lands were declared as high security zones when the LGT was in possession of long-range artillery, and when installations of government were vulnerable to attacks with the use of such artillery. For that reason, a large extent of land was declared as a high security zone. Now the LTT is not there, the artillery is not there, the danger is no longer there, and there can be therefore no justification for the continuance of these high security zones.
Speaking in Parliament yesterday, MP J. Sri Ranga said that a percentage of Tamil-speaking persons need to be recruited in every sector.
Indiaவிலே Supreme Court டெக்கு ஜட்ஜாக ஒரு தமிழர்.
A Tamil person has been appointed to the post of Supreme Court judge in India. He is a Tamil from Tamil Nadu. The Tamil-speaking people need to be recruited into all sectors in the country based on a certain percentage. In the past, the educated or the qualified went on to become officers of the Department of Customs. However, at present, no Tamil is appointed as an ambassador. At present, no Tamil faces the GA's examination. This is the situation in Mannar. This may become the situation in other parts as well. The situation can be seen in the Department of Customs as well. In the past, the Director General of Customs was a Tamil and the Deputy Director General was a Muslim. Today, you cannot find a similar composition. The government needs to focus their attention to this.
Well, senior activists of the United National Party point out that no election can be won through reforms made to the party under the current leader of the UNP, Ranil Wickremesinghe. Now, they point out that the current leader has constantly used reforms only to encounter protests from within the party.
Over the past 19 years, UNP leader Ranil Wickremesinghe has on numerous occasions introduced reforms to the party. We have looked at reforming the party and we have commenced work with Pandita Ratna. We will gather all ideas and carry out activities. We have ended discussions, now we begin our fight. We will begin organizing, protesting, and we will work towards our target. We all have different ideas on reforms. Within the next 100 days, we will reach a consensus. We will act on it and work to obtain a majority once again. We call on you to make the UNP the main political party once again. There are 4 things you need to do: recruit members, creating awareness, organize the party and organize protests. Because we need to move forward from this year onwards. We need to provide relief to the people. We need to secure elections. The United National Party needs to become the main force to do this.
Although such reforms were brought forward by the United National Party leadership, the party failed to achieve victory in the presidential election and all other elections. The voter percentage of the UNP also gradually depleted. The number of preferential votes polled by Ranil Wickremesinghe also saw a decrease, which was a challenge to his popularity. Senior UNP activists point out that the party reforms, which did not aid in increasing the voter percentage or help the party achieve victory, was used solely by the party leadership to protect one's position. They reiterate that this fact is evident when comparing election results. The United National Party is currently in a sorry state. What we see as the main reason for this is the party not being organized in a proper manner and the party leadership only taking steps to protect one's own positions. This is what we see clearly. There was no plan to make the party victorious or protect the party. I believe that the party leadership only acted to protect their interests.
US President Barack Obama cancelled his planned meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, scheduled for next month in Moscow, as the US spars with Moscow over US whistleblower Edward Snowden's future.
Now, however, President Barack Obama will still attend the G20 summit of world leaders in St. Petersburg. The News First Alexander Holmes reports.
Relations between the United States and Russia have chilled somewhat further as President Barack Obama cancels bilateral talks with President Vladimir Putin. A clear retaliation for Russia's decision to grant asylum to former US spy contractor Edward Snowden. A snub to Putin? We take a look at the Kremlin's reaction. The official statement from the Kremlin was that it was disappointed at the decision to cancel the talks, but that the invitation was still open for the bilateral summit to go ahead. Russia's Foreign Affairs advisor, Yuri Orshakov, acknowledged that the United States' decision was linked to the situation with Snowden, though he added, for many years the Americans had avoided signing an extradition treaty with Russia, and that the US invariably responds negatively to requests of extradition. Only on Tuesday, President Barack Obama commented about the issue on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
I was disappointed because, even though we don't have an extradition treaty with them, traditionally, we have tried to respect if there's a lawbreaker or an alleged lawbreaker in their country. We evaluate it and we try to work with them. They didn't do that with us, and in some ways it's reflective of some underlying challenges that we've had with Russia lately.
Well, starting tonight, News First will bring you a segment on latest technical breakthroughs from around the world. This is Tech Reports.
Being able to move images and videos from one screen to another is no longer confined to Hollywood fiction. A Chinese startup has started a stylus that makes this Hollywood fiction a reality.
Tactile's T-Stylus easily moves images, video and other media from screen to screen and between different devices. The magic wand-like stylus is a capacitive touch sensor that works with special software which needs to be running on the receiving device. The on-screen port software works with the T-Stylus to understand commands. So a user would simply select an area of a screen by freehand, and whatever is selected, be it photos, videos, links or drawings, temporarily stores on the stylus. Then the user can drop that content directly onto the screen of another compatible device equipped with the software. For dropping the content off, the T-Stylus is currently only fully compatible with iOS devices. However, you can pick up content on any regular screen. So where can I get one, you ask? Well, a limited number of funders can get the T-Stylus in black or white for just $29, with estimated delivery in December. The device is expected to eventually retail for $80.
And that's today's edition of Primetime News. As always, it is a pleasure having you with us. For the News First team, I'm Shahin Rangpati.
And I'm Shanali De Silva. Have a pleasant night.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.